It's video.
Okay, look. Now, I don't like to disagree. It gets ugly. You know, people don't like it when we fight.
Right.
But it's also radio. I'm sorry. You
know what?
like doing that? I don't like doing this because I know you're just going to take this out on your family once we stop hitting record. I know that's going to happen.
Somebody's got to get Knuckles. Someone has to get Knuckles.
And
you're there, and you're not.
I'm
here.
like what? 8? I'm like what? 6 miles away? You can't.
I can't throw Knuckles that far.
Right, but I'm telling you, it's also radio. Just please take it easy on the wife and kid tonight.
Oh, look at that!
Oh,
red
sun, motherfucker! Ooh, man, I fucking like it. I like it, man. I the balls. If they did like, what if Kal-El
was a communist,
or even worse, like what if they did like, what if you landed in Saudi Arabia?
What if he landed in Afghanistan?
Yeah,
Taliban.
Right. Oh,
Taliban
man.
Superman.
That's an interesting. That fucking man. Now,
Superman.
Super duper. Now, you think it's just you and I?
Who else would it be?
A lot of people have asked, "Are we ever going to do a live Ramble radio?"
Yeah.
Or Ramble
all the time.
podcast?
All the time. People ask us all the time.
Oh, we're at malls,
hundreds of emails
at the airports
a day.
And we were going to do it, but because of this next person who canceled every single live Ramble appearance that asked for anyone.
We had to refund at one point over 700
tickets because this next gentleman was sick of mandatory proof of vaccination to get into the venue.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cody Villafania right here. He didn't want to have it. He's like, fuck that.
Nope.
We're not doing it then.
That is true.
If
however,
it's good enough for Jim Brewer, it's good enough for us.
I must also admit that also I had a prior engagement. I'm headlining Skankfest. And
Hey!
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Skankfest.
Well, we did it. He did.
All right. Well, that's top of the mountain.
He's okay, I had something I want to tell you guys. I always talk about Chad Hutchinson and Richmond Flowers. Chudge singing Creed songs is the darkest. I think I can rank the darkest moments in Cowboy history.
Well, that's number one. What's
that's
two
number
and three?
Number two is Jerry Jones jumping up and down, hugging Chris Christie. That's definitely number two.
Wow, that could be one.
Even though that was a win, that was a victory. That's second darkest.
Did it hurt that night going to bed?
Oh boy, it was
because you had the victory and then you had that.
Then you have that.
Like, how do you swallow both?
That was fucking brutal. That was number three. The catch.
That's like you get married and then someone else goes on the honeymoon with your wife.
Right. That's what that was.
That's like Chris Christie goes on the honeymoon with your wife.
Him and Andrea go boink. Well, I'm just sitting there. Number three was a catch, I say.
An actual football play.
Actual football play was a catch.
It's the third worst moment, Cowboys.
Number four is the Roy Williams trade. Where Jerry Jones just sent everything. And then I'm going to go number five, firing Jimmy. Right there, that order. I think Chris Christie and Hutchinson are worse, darker moments than Jerry Jones firing Jimmy Johnson.
You put firing Jimmy Johnson below the Roy Williams trade?
Yeah, because they were still a decent team, and they could have used those picks.
Right.
I mean,
but
man.
Firing Jimmy Johnson cost you one, if not two more Super Bowls.
But they still won a Super Bowl afterwards. That's the only reason it goes to number 5.
But you guys could have won 4 in a
we
row.
could have won 5 or I don't know how many with Jimmy. But then again, there is the apologists, and I don't believe him, but to Kellyanne Conway this, and Cody, I don't know if you heard this from Cowboy fans. Eddie, I don't believe him. I'm just going to say this. I don't believe him. But there was this whole Jimmy wears out his welcome after about 5 seasons because that's what happened in Miami. That's what I understood.
Well, they weren't winning in Miami.
Right.
They were going to wild card game. Like they weren't. He came in with Dan Marino.
I'm talking about the university when he was at Hurricanes, Florida.
Miami Dolphins.
No, when he was with Miami Hurricanes, it was 5 years and he was gone. Cowboys 5 years he was gone, and kind of people think that was what the apologist for that thing that was
Jerry Jones apologist.
Yes, I don't believe that. Let me roll the dice. Okay, fuck it. Wear out his welcome. I don't care. It's better than what happened, right? Let me roll the dice, keeping the guy who might wear out his welcome.
We did it our way, baby.
We did it. We did it our way, baby. We did it. We did it. And then I guess number 6 would be LeVar Arrington ending Troy's career.
Oh yeah.
Where that might be what a number top 3 Washington moment. That might be a top 3.
My all-time favorite Washington moment. And we have 3 Super Bowls.
3 Super Bowls, and you would take that. That's amazing. Yeah. So there we go. I don't
Sorry
know
about your quarterback.
Heineke, Fitzpatrick. Is there a different? I mean, I'm more excited about Heineke than having Fitzpatrick.
Okay, real quick, like that picture you sent me. If it happens, do you get excited? Because Eddie sent me a picture, Cody, that RG3 tweeted of him running out of the tunnel in the Washington uniform.
I said, go make the call. I think.
Are you excited? Are you? Would you be? Do you talk?
Yeah. I dust off the jersey. I put it back on. We're good to go.
I don't. Did he have? When was the last time he was on a roster? Was it just last year? When he a backup for Lamar?
2 years. Well, last season he was a backup for Lamar.
Yeah.
Last season with the Ravens.
He's still probably in game shape.
I take him over Kyle Allen, who's our backup.
Is Kaepernick? Would that be your pick right now?
Kaepernick. I think at some point you have to say Kaepernick can't play football anymore.
He's probably done.
He's 32, 33. Hasn't played in 8 years.
Now, when did you draft Heineke?
He was a Panther for a year under Ron Rivera. I think he started a game or 2 there. And then we signed him late last season when Alex Smith got strained his calf again.
Do you think Ron Rivera's calling Cam right now? Do you think they've had a conversation?
No, they signed some other quarterback to be their third guy.
Wow.
Some Shermer or something like that.
Fritz Shermer?
Fritz Shermer. Fritz Shermer. That's who they did.
Was Fritz Shermer one of those Deerdorf Jizz guys? Because it was Ray Rhodes. Foge Fazio was another one of the.
Foge was huge.
Deerdorf jizzed all over Foge Fazio.
Foge was huge.
Think Deerdorf would have fucked him if he could have.
Yeah, he might have.
He might have fucked him. Cody, you missed all those days. I think you probably don't remember those days. You might have been too young.
I don't. I was reading about Kyle Shermer.
Shermer.
That's Kyle Shermer.
Not
that's
Fritz.
Who they signed.
I was thinking.
So we have
Fritz
Kyle
Shermer.
Allen and Kyle Shermer as the backup.
Shermers.
I'm excited about Heineke. He can move around. He makes stuff up. I don't know if he's going to be good for the 6 to 8 week stretch we have him for, but
okay.
It's a big chunk of the season
it's a big chunk of the season.
If you go undefeated, Fitz is not your starter, right? No,
I would imagine if he goes 5-3,
Fitz is not your starter.
he stays at quarter. I can't imagine.
Yeah, you can't.
But
You can't have it.
Washington has like the 3rd hardest schedule in the league.
Who's next week?
Well, they have the Giants.
Okay,
and
it's a win.
Then the Bills. Then I think the
that might be,
Falcons.
dude. The first week was so fucking weird. The Bills are supposed to roll Pittsburgh, and the opposite happened.
But it's week 1, so
It's
you
week
don't
1.
know.
You don't know. Did Aaron Rodgers treat that as a preseason game? Is that why he looks so fucking out of sync?
There's no
Probably.
way he doesn't play that way. And Jameis Winston doesn't throw 5 touchdowns again.
Right. That was
not happening.
Jameis Winston was the lucky recipient of the week one anomaly.
I would imagine right now. I don't say. You don't say the Cowboys are probably favored right now to win that division. I mean, it's after week 1.
I just don't believe in. I hate
because the Eagles beat the Falcons, but the Falcons
suck, and we know when two shitty teams play each other, it's usually a blowout. It's not some defensive struggle.
No, it's not a 7-3 game. It's usually a blowout because two bad teams. One bad team gets a few good plays. The other bad team's like, well, fuck this, and then they're done.
Yeah. Now, Cody, I can't believe I'm about to say the words I'm going to say out loud. I have a big fear that Zeke is spent. And I think if that's the case, I don't see how the Cowboys win the division. If Zeke is a shell of himself, I think Cowboys are kind of fucked. I hope not, but...
Yeah, because, I don't think that they'll ever commit to giving Pollard the big share of the work.
And what worries me is I think Pollard has such a burst that if he's an every down back, could that kill him? You know what I mean? Like, is Pollard best used as a situational guy? I don't know.
But do you do Pollard first and second down and bring in Ezekiel Elliott?
I would do the
third down back?
Here's what I think. If everything goes great, if Zeke starts looking good, this quote unquote easy part of the schedule that they have coming up, if Zeke looks pretty good, by the time the games get tough again, and if they've been holding their own and winning, then if Zeke looks good, I go to a 2-headed monster the minute we start playing really good teams, right? Fuck it. Zeke still got something. Let's not spend him. Let's just go him
series and stuff.
Yeah,
Dak can't be throwing 47 to 50 times a game.
That would be a nightmare. He might die. He might get.
Well, that's what was happening last year.
Yeah.
and you saw what happened. Because they were lighting it up, but he got killed.
I mean, I am never going to take Dak Prescott for granted again. You realize that last season, all those first 4 games or whatever with him that the Cowboys lost, but they were close, those are blowouts without that guy. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, those are blowouts.
You have the Nooch back there. They're blowouts.
If the Nooch started against Tampa Bay 45-3, if the Cowboys are lucky, they lose 45-3.
The commissioner calls in and goes, "We're instating slaughter rule right now."
Yeah,
at halftime.
It just can't happen. Okay, let's say the Nooch started against Tampa Bay. Does Tampa Bay sniff 100 points? Do they sniff 100?
80's not out of the question.
80's not out of the question.
With Nooch playing.
The Nooch. I miss the Nooch. I kind of miss it. Look, I still say that the Chris Christie darker than the Gary Hogaboom era, Eddie. Ooh. I'm going to say that. Because that was a strike. All bets are off.
Ryan Leaf?
That's pretty bad.
I mean,
Ryan Leaf was pretty bad.
Ryan Leaf
was pretty bad.
You guys got excited about that.
What else are we supposed to do?
I know, but that's like when Jeff George came to Washington. Like,
if he turned it around,
people got excited about that.
If Ryan Leaf, that guy had a cannon for an arm. If he somehow found his mojo, which we knew wasn't going to happen, but you still were like, maybe
this guy's a number 2 overall pick.
I will tell you this: my buddies and I, when Ryan Leaf got signed, it was a collective. Oh fuck, that's what it was. We're like, this is not.
He's gonna play. He's gonna play.
He's gonna see minutes. This guy's gonna see snaps, and it's gonna be. He just looked bad in the helmet. You could see his cheeks were sticking out of the helmet.
I remember he'd throw it, his wrist would pop out of socket, and he'd have to pop it back in.
Pop it back in. Like, oh, that's there you go. That's your every down guy. He has to be like fucking Lethal Weapon, just going to smack his arm.
Well, and then when you guys signed Chad Hutch, he's like, he split time with Brady in Michigan.
Judge?
He's better than Brady.
That was brutal. Oh, man. That was... You know who I think looked the worst in a helmet, though? Cody, I don't know if you could find this guy, because you probably don't remember this, but Eddie, you remember this old NFC East nemesis? Former Cardinal great Scott Player. Remember that guy, their punter? He still had the 1-bar helmet, but look, I'm so if he's a
Rambler.
And
he had Player on the back of his jersey, which is awesome.
Awesome. That guy looked like the dead body in Stand By Me, but he had the goofiest face in that. Am I wrong, Eddie? Remember Scott Player? That guy had the goofiest fucking face.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that!
Look at he's got the Hogan handlebars.
He really does. Look at him right there, the one with the Cardinal, the Cardinal one. There was a big one of the Cardinal one, like a zoom in of his face in the Cardinal helmet.
He didn't even have the bar protecting his face.
No.
He just put it all the way under his chin.
That looks like a kid dressing up like a football player for Halloween.
That guy, that looks like the Stand By Me body.
Yes, that is the stand when he was a Cardinal. Look, all credit in the world when he had the Hogan when he was in Cleveland. But man,
okay, now
Trumper or not a Trumper? What do you think?
Oh, absolute Trumper.
Here's the thing: if that guy ever
look real close, you can see on his sock it says "Where's Hunter" written on the marker.
If he ever has one of those blown up plays where he has to do anything at all, he would die.
He'd be dead.
Now, can you go back?
Imagine that guy with a fumbled snap trying to fucking make something happen.
He just throws it straight up in the air. Go back to the Cleveland Brown one.
Yeah.
How much Cleveland poon did he?
Did he crush? Did he? Oh, look at that.
Crush.
Pooh Nanny, be still. Scott Player is coming for you.
Scott Player. Wow.
So, Cody, this guy was, you were probably in first grade when this guy was knocking. It was.
Look at that
dude. The one
he didn't give a fuck.
He did look tougher in Cleveland. It's the Hogan. The Hogan helps everything.
Yeah.
With guys like that.
I mean, it did make it to the Cardinals too.
Yeah. He did make. Oh, that's true. There it is, right there.
Hogan placing the ball.
Hogan play. So you say no question, Trumper?
I mean, Eddie? I don't see how. I mean, it's just written all over him.
Cody, does that surprise you if you found out he was a Trumper? Not at all, right? No way.
Oh, not at all. No.
I'd be disappointed. I'd be a little disappointed if he wasn't.
If he doesn't have a Stop the Steal tattoo across his chest, I would be heartbroken.
Oh, fuck.
If he's not at a Kraken rally.
Oh, fuck. You know what's going to hurt is, like, I'm going to be really... I'm not going to be surprised, but it'll hurt if we find more footage from January 6th, and before everybody left the rally on the Jumbotron, they just had Christie and Jerry Jones hugging and jumping up to, and that was the last thing to fire up all those maniacs to go, all those fucking psycho pieces of shit to go do what they did. Like, I'd be like, yeah, okay, there it is. I knew it.
Player was there on the 6th, right?
He had to have been player.
He was the guy putting the shit on the wall.
He was the dude who fell off the scaffolding. That guy. Because, again, Cody summed it up best. That's not the guy you want with a broken play. That dude is the one he just fucking...
He's like, he's the one who went through the Spanish announce table at the foot of the steps at the Capitol building.
I mean, look, if that's the helmet he wears, he definitely doesn't wear a mask. Like,
right, that guy's not wearing exactly. That guy's an anti.
If he's not wearing a face mask to protect himself in a football game, he's not wearing a face covering to protect himself from some hoax virus.
How many players on the other team couldn't wait to blow him up during a punt return? Like, do you think
they probably drew straws in the huddle to see who got the shot on him?
Do you think there was a for fun Scott player bounty? like all right.
They were all like, all right, all you other guys go for the guy with the ball. You got player.
Go fuck that guy up.
Fuck up player. We don't care if it's a touchdown return.
He just gotta knock the fuck out of that guy. Oh fuck. He just gotta blow Scott player the fuck up. Oh Jesus!
Bad hemorrhoids, probably really bad hemorrhoids on that guy.
The roughest, I would think. I would think that it would.
Like he wore a jockstrap backwards. That's how bad they were. To protect those boys,
dude. His ass looked like those dudes with those fucking shit all over their necks, just like a fucking.
He had a cup on backwards to protect his hemorrhoids.
His asshole looked like Burke's face in Aliens when he gets sprayed with the acid. And he's trying to get back into the tank.
Oh fuck!
Oh. Look, man, we're putting Scott Player back on the map on the Ramble Radio.
Oh fuck!
Oh fuck, Scott Player.
Oh,
Cody, do you regret being born in the wrong era to have not seen Scott Player play? Do you regret this? Any regrets at all?
Yeah, completely. I mean, hold on. Check this out.
At least it's a Scott Player highlight reel.
Hold on. I found a picture.
Oh no. Oh god. Oh, here we go.
Does he have? Oh.
So it says here, because Player would call it a convertible mask, as he would wear it loose and pull it below his chin and then push it up after punting to help protect him in order to make a tackle.
He's like Stallone. He flipped the switch.
Hold on, there's more.
He'd flip the switch.
Oh shit! Look at his face. Okay, I don't know who that Viking is, but Eddie, Cody, how wide were his eyes when he realized he was about to make that? Like he was about to blow the fuck
He's
up.
Like, I cannot miss this.
Oh shit! I got it.
Oh fuck!
The great Scott. Look at him.
That looks like a Rydell play helmet.
Just dominating the CFL. Scott Player, or whatever that is.
That's like, is that World League or something? Is that?
Oh, I'm sorry. He was in the New York Sentinels. That looks like.
Is that the XFL?
The UF. What was the UFL?
Let me look.
Wow.
This is UFL, the New York Sentinels.
on the Versus Network. Wow.
Yeah, that's a
still rocking the Hogan.
Still rocking the Hogan.
United Football League.
Man.
Wow. Man, he would play anywhere.
And everybody makes fun of Vince for the fucking XFL. Look at at least he didn't have this guy out there. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Scott. 54 for the Raiders. That was his favorite moment, I'm sure. Man. Well, there we go. Holy shit.
Wow.
I hate to do this.
A whole Scott Player episode.
The Scott Player episode of Ramble Radio is what this will be known as. If this were an episode of Friends, it'd be the one about Scott Player, I think would be the title. Oh, God. So, yeah, I hate to do this, guys, because, I mean, this was a really fun one, but, you know, there's the whole
bring it down.
Contractual obligation.
Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
Skeletor. Last week we celebrated, I believe, was the Jewish New Year last week.
That's right. Yeah.
Did you do anything? Did you celebrate? I don't know what religion or sect of religion you practice. I don't know, but do you happen to celebrate Jewish New Year, or what do you do?
Well, Eddie, that's a wonderful question. I'm glad you asked. I, for one, respect all religions and people's right to believe and choose what they, want to believe. However, my religion, I think, is the top of the pops, if you will. It's the Church of the Skeletor, has the biggest dick you've ever seen and crushes all the pussy you could ever imagine, okay? And to be a heretic for this church, all one has to do is lick He-Man's father's chode, and you're out. See? I zigged when you thought I was going to zag. I bet I confused all three of you idiots, huh?
Oh, I wasn't.
I knew you were gonna.
He was gonna do something.
Something with the chode. I knew that was going to be the end of it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Predict Everything. Did you just take a shit out of your stomach again? Huh?
Okay, that's a little bit of a low blow. God almighty.
No.
Jesus
punches.
Fucking Christ, this guy. Fuck.
Hey, somebody farts out of their fucking ribcage, huh? This fucking ostomy bag loser.
Wow.
All right, man. All right, fuck this guy.
Woo.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
I just said we just knew what you were going to fucking say, dude.
Move on from him.
Don't call me dude.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Sore subject.
Oh, my God.
That's a button we didn't know about.
I didn't think he'd be that fucking. Cody, I'm really sorry.
It's all right. It's all right. I'll just, again, power ahead as I
No, Cody, I'm sorry. You don't need to follow such slander against me, okay? So let me try to make it easier for you. Nothing worse than He-Man's father's chode, taking a dump inside He-Man's mother's vacuous, disgusting pussy, whose pussy lips are just covered in moss, and there you go. Okay, so I'm sure that's a much better segue into whatever you're going to promote.
I don't.
Yeah.
Cody,
Well, that was worth it.
Yeah, that was
mossy lips.
I'm really sorry, Cody.
It's fine. I'm glad that we did that.
Yeah.
So, Cinesnob Cody on Twitter, the Cinesnob podcast, wherever you get podcasts, youtube.com/Cinesnob for the video version. This week, we've got the new Clint Eastwood movie, Cry Macho.
Cry Macho.
Have you seen this yet?
No.
I have not seen it yet.
That's something.
Okay. Sorry, but is this Clint Eastwood's Aaron Rodgers against the Saints? Like, what the fuck is he doing out there? Like, is this his? Okay, well, like Zeke, he might have lost it. Like, this might be it for him. Title alone, I don't see how this is a good movie.
So look, I have not seen his last movie, The Mule. I don't know if he directed that one or if he was in
I
it.
never saw that one
never
either.
saw The Mule.
But apparently he has multiple threesomes with 20-year-old women in that movie.
He has 2 threesomes in that movie, I believe.
In
right?
the Mule?
In the Mule. Yeah. With young girls, not like not other 90-year-olds.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I remember that. I didn't see the movie, but I remember that's all you heard about that movie. It was like Clint Eastwood's in multiple 3-ways.
Yeah.
I don't. You got to up the game for Cry Macho, right?
So it's like 2 girls, 1 cup with Cry Macho.
They're running the train on Dirty Harry's hairy hole.
Oh God.
Have you guys seen the trailer for Cry Macho?
Yeah, it looks really dumb.
It ends with a dirty joke from Clint Eastwood, if you remember.
Right, that's right. Oh, well, Cody, please let us know if it's worth our time.
Yeah, we'll do.
Cry Macho. You know, it's weird, but the only reason he did Cry Macho is because he dropped out of Dear Evan Hansen at the last second. That's why they had to get the other guy to come in and play Evan Hansen again.
I didn't know Clint Eastwood was supposed to play Evan Hansen.
Yeah, that's kind of why they panicked and had to get the guy who played him on Broadway. Oh, man. Eddie, where can all the fine folk find you?
5 days a week, patreon.com, The Ralph Report. And then Tuesdays, Fridays, Ramble Radio. Wednesdays, Ramble Proper. And every once in a while on a Thursday, Good Willow Hunting.
Look at that. Look at that. You can see me all the Ramble places. Eventually, I'll be back doing the Smug Nerd. I'll be back doing Twitching and putting up videos on YouTube talking about video games. Yeah. So stay tuned. Or do I just get off Twitch and just do everything on YouTube? I don't fucking know. I just
What
don't
do you
know
do now?
days.
What are we supposed to do? Are we supposed to do anything on Twitch?
I don't know. Cody, do you know what's better? I see a lot of people leaving Twitch. Why is that?
I don't know. Where are they
it's
going?
Weird.
Because it's a fad like everything else is.
Probably.
And the only thing that stayed consistent is YouTube.
Maybe. We'll see.
But it's not the same like gameplay thing, I don't think, on YouTube that you can do.
Right. I don't know. But also, the voting is up, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Get those votes in.
Get those votes in. How about we just say as soon as humanly possible? Get your votes in because we got to have the results fairly soon. So vote. Cody says there's already controversy brewing.
There's controversy already. There's a couple of zero vote getters in here.
Inconsistencies in the.
So there's an Aaron Rodgers. There's someone who's falling down.
There's some ballot dumps going on.
Yeah,
there might be some ballot dumps. There's someone who was for sure supposed to be a heavy hitter on the ballot who is just not
zero
performing.
votes. Wow.
They must be lost in the mail, or maybe they were found by a river in a box somewhere. But something's happening.
Man, we get Hunter Biden's laptop. We'll get to the bottom of this shit.
They have bamboo all over their ballot.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm excited. So vote, everybody. Vote. We'll see what happens. Stay safe. Thanks for tuning in. You know where to find us. Come find us. We love y'all. We'll see you tomorrow for a regular Ramble. We'll see you Friday. Hopefully y'all voted and we have the results. So there we go.
Right?
All right. Yeah. We love you guys. Stay safe. We'll see you next time. Bye.